Quick disclaimer, I'm out of hairspray, so my bangs will have a mind of their own throughout this entire video. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Kelsey and I have celiac disease. If you are returning to my channel, you already know that because I say it in every single one of my videos. Today's video is probably going to be the most important video I have ever made on my channel. I have been wanting to make this video for 2 years now. I've gotten a lot of requests since my A Day in the Life of a Celiac video that I made a long time ago. This video is just a quick video to tell you more about what is celiac disease and what people with celiac disease go through. This will be a two-part video. The second part will be common misconceptions about people with celiac disease. So in this video, I'm going to answer 6 simple questions about celiac disease. So with that, let's get to it. Question number 1, what is celiac disease? Celiac disease is a genetic autoimmune disorder that is triggered when someone eats gluten. It is estimated that around 1 in 100 people has celiac disease, but researchers think that only about 20% of those people get a proper diagnosis. That's why doing your research and being informed is really important, because there are many people out there who are suffering from celiac disease and don't even know it. Question number 2. What is gluten? Gluten is a protein that's primarily found in wheat, barley, and rye. That means it's in a lot of foods like pasta, crackers, bread, sauces, dressings, seasonings. Now, with celiac disease, you also have to be careful of cross-contamination when it comes to gluten. For example, I can eat chicken. Chicken is gluten-free. However, if you hand me a piece of chicken on top of pasta, I can't eat it because of cross-contamination from the pasta. When you are preparing gluten-free food for a celiac, you need to make sure that all of your surfaces are clean and that you change your gloves or wash your hands after touching or using contaminated food. Question number 3. What happens when a celiac consumes gluten? So I'm gonna make a really simplified response for this question. On your small intestine, there are these finger-like projection things called villi. What they do is they grab the nutrients from your food. When someone with celiac disease consumes gluten, it starts an immune response that attacks these villi on the small intestine, damaging them. So what happens is those villi, they were like this, and now they're like this. So now they can't grab onto the nutrients from your food, which obviously if you can't get any nutrients from your food, that can cause a lot of issues in your body. Question number 4. What are the symptoms of celiac disease? Now, this is a hard question because there are a huge number of symptoms when it comes to celiac disease. I will put a bunch of them on screen right here, but just to list off a few, you have anemia, fatigue, joint pain, abdominal pain, bloating, diarrhea, vomiting, constipation, weight loss or weight gain. For me, my biggest symptoms were migraines, weight problems. I developed a very bad skin rash all over my arms and my face. I was constantly anemic, and I had very, very, very bad bloating. Symptoms can differ from children and adults. Children tend to have more of the digestive symptoms, so the vomiting, diarrhea, things like that, where adults tend to experience the other types of symptoms. Like I said before, when you have celiac disease, your body does not absorb nutrients from food. So just picture in your mind what happens to your body if it was getting no nutrients from the food you were eating. That is why there are so many different symptoms that you can experience. Question number 5, how is celiac disease diagnosed? If anyone has a concern that they might have celiac disease, you should absolutely consult your doctor. Like I said before, only about 20% of people with celiac disease actually get an official diagnosis. Normally, testing starts with a simple blood test, so you can just go to your primary physician or doctor and ask for this blood test. If those results of the blood test indicate that you could have celiac disease, your doctor will most likely recommend that you go see a specialist. This specialist or doctor may then want to perform an endoscopy. An endoscopy is when they have a long tube with a camera on the end, and they put it down your mouth and down your throat, and they take a small biopsy of those villi in your small intestine. Don't worry, I have had one of these. It's very simple and it's not painful at all. You're in and out of the hospital in one day. I would say they are much better than a colonoscopy because we all know where that one goes. My friend has to get those and I feel so bad for her and so lucky that I have celiac disease. Something that is very important to note, if you have any suspicion that you have celiac disease, do not stop eating gluten before you get tested. If you stop eating gluten before the testing is done, it can affect the test results and you could not get your proper diagnosis. And finally, question number 6. Should I get tested? Like I said earlier, celiac disease affects 1 in 100 people, so it's a lot more common than people think. It is hereditary, so if you have a family member who is diagnosed, I highly recommend going to get tested. People with a diagnosed parent, sibling, or child actually have a 1 in 10 chance of also having celiac disease. So if any of your close family members have been diagnosed, please go to your doctor and ask for the blood test. Something that's very important to know is that celiac disease can develop at any age. It does not matter if you are a child or an adult. If you think you have a chance of having celiac disease, please go and consult your doctor. Down below are some links to articles and research on celiac disease if you would like to know more. Also, this is a 2-part video. Part 2 will be common misconceptions about celiac disease. That should be up soon, so please look out for it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope I answered some of your questions that you may have about celiac disease. If you would like to know more, my channel is all about celiac disease and gluten-free recipes, so check it. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you didn't, oh well, goodbye, have a great day, and I will see you guys later. Bye!